Let's see how the finalist mode will work out this time. Last 2 weeks it was quite unlucky, couldn't win. Now a new chance. In such a map I of course like more. You see where to go. No annoying decoration around. Would have just continued. It's difficult to say how to drive it. Okay, some people got more speed. Also, there are basically 2 ideas. The one idea is that you backslide the last right turn, and the other idea is that you get your car under control and no-slide the last turn, which would guarantee you way more exit speed. But you can also just fail that no-slide easily because your car wobbles too much. In this case now I had like no control over the car, I could forget a no-slide. I wanted to do it at first. I mean, I take that second place. Also, yeah, this is the line that you have to take. I think I found it. I just had failed a no-slide and got a really bad gear afterwards. So all my overspeed was quite low then still. But yeah, that is the line. And we're creating a good gap to some players already. Yep, that's the line. And Tunic's only 17 points, so I lead after the first map. Good start. In retrospect, of course, in the first round it would have been so easy to get also first place there, if I would have realized it a bit earlier. But of course, everyone is learning over the 3 rounds. Where to go? Is that the line? I got all checkpoints. Yeah, I can't remember the corners now. Yeah. Yeah, this is so blind, this corner. staying on 6th place was just too far behind after that. First trip where I had no clue when to start. Like, how does this look like? Okay. Yeah, it's really tough. It's really tough, and like it's such a weird drift, such a blind drift as well. Staying on 5th again. Ah, this is not my map. Definitely not my map. You can just try to get consistent points. There are a bunch of very good players on the server, so 5th places can just happen. That's good. Points. Most important thing, points. Got a bit of a feeling in the last round. Okay, next map. What was that landing? Very unsmooth map. Huh? Oh, I think that was correct. Boah, also this is the map. Holy moly. That's something from very old Nadio maps from the old Trackmania games. Nice. I got the most important parts good in this round. But there were unsure things, like the downhill left drift. That was very close to a complete no slide, but I don't know why. Oh, is this bug fixed? Okay, I don't know, because it was looking a bit weird. Can you spectate again?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Marius. Smiley face.
Salus! Welcome, thank you a lot for the Prime sub. Yeah, also to you, Happy New Year. bug seems fixed now again. Ah, so close. I chickened out before the booster. But consistently points, and with that I have a decent lead. But of course not a super huge lead. The finalist mode is still like the only deciding factor in this cup. We have a bobsleigh map coming up, okay. Can you ice? Question mark. Explanation mark. Thought that would be a right turn coming up in the bob. Okay, also I'm Yak on this track. No. Yeah, what is this? Ah, God. I don't know how it continues now. Ah, okay. 5th place. I mean, yeah, I have to do really damage control on this map. Need to do some 360s. I'm not having the best feeling with them usually. Maybe you can even isolate it the very first turn. Let's take the easier way. It was so good for a long time. Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It was looking very good for a long time. And then I came too far to the left at the downhill for the last chicane. Couldn't really full speed it. Also such bobsleigh maps are always difficult. When you have to switch between bob and ice slides in the bob. It's always difficult to find the right lines. I wonder if it would have been actually better to watch the GPS. But GPS is surely a bit faster than me. Oh, I have a good setup now. Another third place right before fourth and fifth. Right behind second though. But good thing is that Tunix did not win again. So I did good damage control on this track for sure. But if that was a map coming up when I'm finalist, no, then I have like no chance here to win then the round as well. That transition was weird. Oh. Yeah. Wait, it's a Firestorm map. Firestorm, I need your help. What the fuck did he do? Oh yeah. Also this here is a corkscrew. You need the speed. You need the speed. For this part here. Phew. Photo! Thank you. I saw you were always also in virtuals channel chatting or doing things. I have a stream open at the side for the competition. Respawn this. Want to take this as good as possible so that I can overjump that. Aye, Firestorm. I have no idea about the ending now. I made one position. But all the guys behind me besides Einar scored a tiny, like a little bit more, but the further you go back, the better they scored. So, yeah. Oh wait! Oh, he almost made it! Ach hey, Firestorm. What the fuck? What is this? How did I like the Cup of the Day map? Naja, it's typically a good map for me, but finding the lines was tough, and yeah, the transitions were the deciding factor, and I didn't fully get a feeling for them. Probably could have jumped into an auto slide or hold for long. I made it, that's the most important thing. No way, someone overtook me. Okay, that feels a bit bad, like that I'm only 4th with that run. Didn't expect that. Also yeah, this is a map. Also by Firestorm, who built a lot of competition maps already. He's also an okay boy, just not that active. And this is built for a cup, for the LT Cup. So that was a map that people trained for very long to get good on it. For fast learning, this is of course quite a challenge now. It's an outside dirt even. Could be. One of those two, I guess Flo, got a risky fin. Like that you even go for that. Also I was already surprised enough that I wasn't on first place with that run, to be honest. But then I even have someone so close behind me that he could snipe me with a risky fin. You see, behind me is a gap of 1.8 seconds. It was a good round. Also you need to be somewhat close in order to overtake with a risky. And that he gets it as well. Like, what the heck? But if it was Flo, I mean, the good thing is he also denied Lycor the points then, and Lycor is now closest to me. Floating Gardens. Oh! That's not super smooth. Ah, yeah. The map feels kinda wrong in several spots here. Tough. Have to decide like where you wanna take the bad line in order to get good line somewhere else. But this is just not smooth. Then you have this white corner, and then however also this. Yeah, I have to release a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, second, nice. But yeah, the main opponents are all scoring decent points. So. The gap is then still not huge. We come closer to the final status, 444 points. I'm now at 394. So I need 50 points more. And that would be doable in 2 rounds. It would be basically the goal now, if I can get that. 2 third places, for example. nah. Of course. Also there were two options, yeah. Either I get twice third, twice 25 points, or I get one win, and then a 5th place is enough, and now I drop by 6,000 to 6th. Yeah, and that means already now that I need one round more to reach finalist status. Of course, the chance if I was 5th now that I win the next round is still low, because I don't know the line. And that means also that Leica will have it easy to gain more points now. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong on this track. But now I'm missing 1 point for the chance of getting finalist. Fourth. Yeah, also I didn't understand it. The part there was too bumpy, too jumpy. And yeah, I don't know what I did. Also I felt like I got a line that you have to take. Maybe in the first 2 rounds my mistake was that I went for outside dirt. That was probably not even needed because you couldn't really use that overspeed. So if you just go inside in the dirt, then you have less speed and then you also don't overjump afterwards. So yeah, it makes sense. Maybe just go inside. Make it yourself easier. I need now only a few points. 8 points. I don't know what position I need to finish for that. Maybe any position would make that. Yeah, what the heck? Ah, you have grip. Yo, what does this end? Heiliger Kacker. Okay, I have now basically a train run. I only need 8 points. So I can also use some time to just practice. But I don't know if I would get less than 8 points maybe. I don't want to risk that. Yeah, because that's 11 points. I think you can get less than 8. So. Also, Leica did not get into the finalist mode, but I have to see now if I can somehow win this. And this was now a very bad round for me, a very bad map for me. I didn't find any flow in it. The typical issue here with this cup. Now I'm finalist and the others will catch up quickly. I mean, okay, the 4th place still needs a bit, but Leica and Tunix are there quickly. Naja, And Tunix got enough points for the finalist as well. Why do we get such a yak map again? Now in that important moment. I felt even that my run was decent. But there are so many unsure things about this track. Also this third turn here especially. That is such a weird turn. Really don't know how to take that. All turns behind already. Okay, also at least they didn't win. It was close, like I had a chance. I'm yak on this map. I'm just yak. I have no idea what I did wrong. I have no idea. But yeah, what you basically see again, and it is every week the same, I can dominate this cup as much as I want. I have like a gap of like 20 to 30 points to the next guy when I play really good. And you can catch up this gap within one single round, yeah. And you play 3 rounds per map, so if you have a shit map for yourself then coming up, then you're in the mud. Okay, next chance though. What is this? Is this now a bug slide finish? Why do we get such yak maps? Yes! Wow! GG. This waiting when you go uphill so slowly. Yeah, that was a good round. But probably there's way more possible on this. But I got the gear in the start, like already that was yak in the last round. With the gear here in the beginning. You see how far wide Leica goes, but then however you have this downhill so quickly, so it doesn't even pay off. Hard to say really how to drive this. Aha, look at that, he didn't. Yeah, he took more speed, like I jumped too far there. Holo takes it though. But Holo was fine, he's actually super far away, wow. Not his best fast learn cup. I mean, we don't see him that often. Also yeah, it could be that, yeah, did I win it because of the bug side or did I almost lose it? It's hard to say. Also Leica seemingly had a very bad start. Look at that. He had a gear issue and now he had the overspeed still, but then yeah, you have to slow down in the downhill, so hard to say. Holo again in front, Leica crashing it. Where is Shinix? Oh, but he jumped too far. Yeah, that's the problem. And I was also jumping too far, like I felt so slow here in this ending. You see that Holo, for example, is half a second ahead of me. Also, I was jumping too far. That looked also so weird. Like I was not sure if what is planned. Like should you bug slide and then kinda bug slide onto the boost? Well, how should that work? Also, yeah, I was really yak what the map author planned, but I guess everyone was yak. So the idea is just you drive the grass turn, you slow down massively. And that is with a bug slide pretty cool. You can go out of the bug slide and get a heavy slowdown and then jump very low. In theory, that's possible. That's a Tunix map, I tell you. Nah, I'm glad that I'm through now. Oh, backwards driving? No. But how often do you have to do this? Okay, at this point it gets actually difficult to hit the jump. Ah, that was good. Oh my god. Lyco also just ahead of Tunix. Tunix is the edge. We're gonna look at Lyco. It's not so good. But who is leading? Hostile is not a finalist, of course. Lyco gets some positions if he hits the last one. He's second. And Hostile crashed it, but Lyco crashes it as well. And who will take a Chinix? No, Flo! Flo is not finalist! He was missing 8 points for the finalist status. But now we have Ines getting finalist, Flo getting finalist. And Hostile gets close now. That's a good idea, Polo. I think that this is actually doable. When you jump off to the right here, yeah, that's doable. Good idea. It's a bit difficult to set it up because you get a booster, so you get a lot of speed here, and then you have this chicane, you know, and the border of the road is still there for quite a long time, so it could be difficult to pull it off. Also here is also something that some people do much better. Ice is one of... Ooh, wow, look at that. Oh my god. Really. No, you can do that. Oh, he gets it still. Nice ending. So I told him the strat with the trick. Let's see if someone pulls it off. Ines landed bad. Shinix in the lead. Tunix in second. We're gonna spectate Tunix and we see both. Gonna spectate Shinix and we see both. They don't do that. Ines is doing it. Fails it. Tunix is... And there comes Lyco. Ines tried. Chili, yes. I have heard that. I had the stream open. I still have the stream open on the side. But yeah, I think he said earlier that it will take 2 hours. And that is still 1 hour and a bit away. But if he hosts it earlier, then feel free to tell me. I really don't want to miss it. Here we play for also the 4th place. And we have now also Hostile as a finalist. It's of course, also map 08 can be of course an issue now. The chances there might be lower than on his troll map. It depends if someone has a really good, consistent, fast line or not. What are these turns here? Against such a yak map. Also, since we have finalist mode, we have one weird map after the next. So I would say a favorite here, Ines. Had to release already. Good turn there. Way too outside here. Not the greatest angle here, but now come the weird parts. I had a double drift. That's a close fight. Shinex and Holo. Gonna go to Holo. Holo taking on the inside. Shinex has way more exit speed and also a great line for the finish, and he makes it with a point 0.89 and Ines second with a point 89. So Ines actually second in the end. GG. Shinex did improve over the last few months. He actually, also in the last random weekly Shrooms, I thought it was more like a good cup from him that he was then so far up. But no, he repeats it now quite often, so he did improve a lot.